All right, guys and gals. This is DJ Wolf. Podcast is DJ Wolf's Music Box, and also part of it should go to DJ Wolf Live, but I'll figure it out when I get to it. Um, I was thinking about something, and it was in my mind. And I'm hoping I try to remember it now. Try to go off the rip with it. It was about how things used to be. Remember that? You remember you used to could go to a park with your kids, man, play all day out there, have picnics, not a care in the world. Remember those days used to, you know, give kids a little, teenage kids a little money. They go out to the mall, uh, probably go get some clothes or something, or go shopping. I mean, go out to go see a movie or something, catch a movie, and then come back home. You had to worry about it. Remember when you used to go out to a club, nightclub, a dinner, you know, and it was just pleasant evening. You remember that? Remember you used to just walk in your neighborhood, take nice little strolls around your neighborhood, see kids playing and stuff, music playing, people playing music or something like that. Some nice summer day, man. Cookouts, all that, man. Remember when everything used to be normal, which is what I'm trying to get at, or most of the time, probably about 95% of the time back in the day, it was just normal. It wasn't a whole bunch of mess. You know, we always had racism. I'm talking about outside of racism, when you were in your own communities and you ain't worried about a whole bunch of BS. But unfortunately, those times aren't here anymore. Those times are gone. I guess I was thinking about that too. You know, they're gone. Just like certain musical trends are gone. The times and the things that we used to do that some of us may have taken for granted, or some of us just enjoyed because we were able to do it. It's not like that anymore, man. This is a world where you actually have to be cautious about everything you do and the people you deal with. And that doesn't matter whether you go to work or go to church or go to school or any place else. I've been feeling that way too. It's like, man, it's just like the days of yesterday are really gone for me. I was thinking about that, man. With the loss of my dad 4 years ago, my sister at the end of December last year, things just ain't the same no more, folks. I'm just telling you. It's like, man, I was feeling a certain way yesterday and the day at work, and I was like, not that I was trying to be mad at anybody in particular, but I just wasn't feeling. I was feeling very melancholy, man. I really was. It just wasn't. I don't know. I just wasn't my usual jovial mood. I just wasn't feeling it, man. Now I'm getting ready to uh, go to rehearsal, my choir, man. And even with that, you're supposed to have some joy in your heart, lift your spirits, singing about praises of the Word of God. And I feel kind of like I'm betraying him right now because I don't feel that way. I don't feel very joyous right now. I don't. I should, because God gave me and continue to give me my breath of life every day that I wake up, every night that I go to bed, assuring me at some point I will wake up that morning, being kept overnight by his love for you and for me. And I was thinking about that. I really was deep down thinking about that, and like right now, I mean, I was up late last night. I wasn't doing any music. I wasn't doing nothing on my iPad, on my keyboards, nothing. No control, nothing. I was just up. Now I was watching some videos on it, and I continue because I want to learn how to do the process. But what I'm gonna do when I get back on my keyboard, I'm gonna actually watch those videos and take notes of the processes as I do it on my own keyboard. That's another story. I'll probably be later in the week. Um, might be tomorrow night. Who knows? I think I'll have some time tomorrow. But anyway, but I was thinking about that, man. God wants is always going to test you, and that's the one thing I learned in the last 4.5, 5, 6 years. God's testing me. He's testing my patience. He's testing my love. He's testing my strength. He's testing my weaknesses. He's testing everything, you know. And I'm realizing that more and more every day, whether it be at work, church, or wherever, even at church. I know in the last couple months, my patience was tested a few times here too. I'm not going to even front, you know. But me being up all night to 1 in the morning, only getting like 4.5, 5 hours of sleep, didn't help me much today. So I had to go home to get some coffee, you know. And knowing that at some point, I need to continue giving God my love and my patience for waiting on Him to keep me going every day. Real talk. So my continuous for my love for the Lord is to go back and go out here and rehearse and sing, which I haven't done. It's been a few months, and I got to do it again on Friday. You know, because this world, I'm telling you right now, this world is this world's a mess, and it ain't a mess from God. It's a mess from man. I can honestly say that, because really, and I thought about it. You know, I used to think COVID might, and there's been theories people talking about COVID was something that was God sent, and I'm like, I don't think so, and I'm glad I didn't think so, because I do know that somewhere along the line, this COVID wasn't God made. This was man made. I've been saying that for a while anyway. I know it was, and there's no question about that. Only man could be this evil. You know what I mean? Only man can be this evil to put that kind of stuff out here, man. You know? And it's a shame that men are still this evil in this day and age. But they are. Person on my drive. They're that evil. People are rotten out here, man. People don't care. You know? There was I heard of a couple of, it was a drive-by I heard about, and I'm not going to say location. I know it was in the DMV, and I'm like, but where the location was at was like, people don't even care. They don't care where it is. They just do what they want to do. They had no cut cards or nothing about who they hurt. No more. It used to be back in the day when I was a kid. They used to be a code about that. There's certain groups of people you would not mess with, ever. Not no more. They threw all that out the window. It's sad. You know? There's no, I don't know. I'm just, one thing I can say, and I've said this before, the late, great Michael Jackson, and even me saying that, it don't even feel right saying that. But it's true, unfortunately. Michael Jackson, man, he couldn't stress enough importance about protecting our children, man. He really was a big stickler about that. And the more I think about it, now I look at my grandchild and all that now coming up, she's very, very young. And I think about that, and you know what? He's right. If anything, we need to protect our future. The future kids coming up, and the future children coming in this world. We really need to do that. But these politicians and people, the powers that be, they don't care about that. They really don't care at all. To a point now, you got food prices going up like crazy. Food prices ain't never been this high, ever. Who the hell want to charge $4 for a slice of bread? I mean, for a loaf of bread. People done lost their mind. People don't lost their damn mind. You know, food price. I mean, you go to this is no joke. You go to I went to Arby's. Arby's meals used to be like about maybe $4.59, $4.99, something like that. Maybe $5 a month. They almost $9 now. I went to McDonald's and bought. I think I'm trying to remember what I bought from McDonald's. It was not even a fish sandwich. It was something else I bought, and they charged a mint for it, man. I think hash browns was like $2.99 or something, some ridiculous price, and a sandwich was like $3-4. No, I think it might have been more than that. It's crazy, you know. They're going bonkers, you know. And I'm gonna tell you right now, the powers that be, they don't care about common man. Car prices are through the roof. I was actually in the process of looking at another car earlier this year. And actually, although I did have enough of a down payment, maybe too much, I still wouldn't have been able to afford that car. As bad as I wanted. But I said, forget it. I can do without. You know? Because I had thought about it. You know, a guy kind of calmed me down and said, you know, you can do without right now, man. You're doing all right. You're doing all right without it. And I am. I'm not going to even lie, because I just bought this car 3 years ago. But that's a long story. But anyway, and I am. You know, I am. I mean, I'm not even concerned about it. Maybe by another 2 years, I'll be ready. And hopefully, they'll be ready to drop the prices. But even a common man who want to buy a car, who even wants to be able to afford a decent car or used car that's running, can't even afford it because now the used cars are going up. And then we talking about older used cars. They're going up. The price is ridiculous. That's a daggone shame, man. The powers be don't care about the common man anymore. The common man's like, they're like, seriously. It makes me sick to my stomach that these greedy, rich, you-know-whats are just constantly getting even greedier. I'll give you an example. And I kind of don't really want to talk about it, but then again, I guess I could. Jeff Bezos. Now, don't get me wrong. Amazon, brilliant idea. I think one of the best ideas that ever came out for modern shopping. It spawned a whole bevy of other, places like Amazon, and some offshoots like eBay, and others. I give them credit for that. What I got a problem with is the fact that when it comes to Prime, if you want to get your stuff within a couple of days, and you're paying for Prime, this is what the killer part. You pay for Prime to guarantee your shipment will be there free within 2 days. But now Prime got slick. Not only will your shipment, you paying for Prime $100-something a year, but then if you want it within 2 days, they actually tack on another $3 for like a day or two next day shipping. I said, well, I'll be damned. You already paying for Prime? Don't Prime cover that? Not no more. That's crazy. That's insanity, folks. It truly is. I don't get it, but that's what it is. It is what it is, as they say. Just things that, wish some of the things would go back to the old ways, man. I wish things would go back to some of the slightly simpler days than what it is now. Because these days, damn, man, it's ridiculous. And then you have to watch out for social media. That's another whole story. I could go over there. But matter of fact, I might do a part 2 on that. Because social media, texting and all of that, online banking and all that, it's another it's a whole thing with that. It's kind of, people trying to ruin your lives by trying to steal your hard dollars and information by doing stupid stuff. I'm about to get hit. Here walking out in the middle of the street. You ain't got no good sense. Which probably don't. But anyway, I don't know, man. I'm just going to go up here, sing my praises, and pray. This world, I'm telling you, man, this world is a cold place anymore. Well, that's all I got for right now. It's DJ Wolf. I got more to say about this on another podcast.